Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Imagine you are a chef but you have never tasted the food you serve. Would you trust your own cooking? That's exactly what most B2B marketers are doing with their buyer persona. We think we know our audience. We think we understand their pain points. We think they care about AI, automation, or scalability. But here is the uncomfortable truth: 67% of B2B marketers admit their personas are based on assumptions, not real business. 67% of B2B marketers. Let that sink in, right? That means 2 out of 3 marketers are literally guessing what their audience will. And that's why most tech and SaaS marketing is failing. Right? So let me ask you this: are you marketing to a real audience or a fictional character? Right? And if you are marketing to a fictional character, I want to break this down: why most personas are garbage, right? And how you can really fix it. And let's start with a quick test. Right? I'll describe a typical tech buyer persona, and you tell me if this sounds like a real person. So let's say for a SaaS product, we're targeting somebody called Steve, VP of IT, 15 years of experience, loves scalability, prefers seamless integration, and spend his free time optimizing work. Sounds fake, right? But when I spoke to a VP of IT, he actually spoke to me about not really caring too much about scalability, but he cares about not getting blamed when software crashes at 3 a.m. Do you remember that dialogue in the movie where they say that nobody got fired for selecting IBM? That's exactly the thing, right? You see the problem. People don't care about scalability and AI automation and seamless integration as much as their real motivation, their real what really keeps them awake at night. Right? So most personas are built on what marketers want buyers to care about, not what they actually do, right? Not actually what keeps them awake. They actually are scared of being blamed if the software crashes. They're actually scared of losing their job, right? They actually scared of not getting their annual bonuses, right? So the danger of aspirational personas, right? Most buyer personas reflect an idealized customer, not the real world customer. For example, if you want to look at a cyber security buyer, right? Marketing persona would something say like, security leaders who prioritize proactive threat prevention, right? But in reality, he just don't want to be the guy who let the company got hacked, right? Or look at another buyer persona where a B2B SaaS buyer, marketing persona where they want AI driven solution. In reality, will I need IT to install this? That's all he's worried about. Will I get fired if it doesn't work? And 71% of B2B buyers say vendors don't understand their needs. Right? This means most marketers are completely missing the mark. So how do we actually fix this, right? And think about this for a second, right? Why buyer personas don't work? And I'm gonna expand on this by taking an example of Netflix. Right? Netflix doesn't say John 34 who lives in Texas likes action movies. He talks about in Netflix would track what he watches repeatedly, what he almost finishes but drops halfway, what he binge watches on a weekend, and that's how they know what to recommend. Right? Why are we doing this in B2B? Right? Instead of asking what's their job title, can we ask what triggers them to buy? Right? What's their industry is not the right question. What do they Google before signing a contract? Right? And what is the pain point? Leave that, right? Talk about what gets them fired, right? And that's what I call this new persona model, right? Where you stop building personas like outdated demographic profiles, right? You start building personas by really understanding them, by really, understanding what keeps them awake at night, their insecurities, their vulnerabilities, and that's how you want to help them, right? And 65% of the decision makers say that vendor emails feel irrelevant, right? And why is that? Because we are marketing to an imaginary person, not a real one. And that's why I want to give you a 3-question persona test, right? Could you read it to an actual buyer and get a "that's me" reaction, right? If you can actually read your buyer persona to a prospect, and if the prospect says "that's me," then you have won a major component of your battle, right? And does it describe what what they lose sleep over, what keeps them awake at night, right? And does it predict what content or email or CTAs they will engage next, right? And if your persona fails this test, then throw it in the trash, right? Your buyer persona should work like Google Maps, if you will, right? It doesn't care about your name or job title. It tracks where they're coming from, the buying triggers, where they want to go, the desired outcome, not just features, what roadblocks they hit, what makes them hesitate, right? What's stopping them from moving forward, right? And if you apply this to the tech and SaaS world, I think it's a game changer, right? Instead of saying that our ICP is VP of engineering at a fintech startups, right? Can you say that what are their insecurities? What keeps them awake at night? What's the desired outcome? Whether they are hiring aggressively, whether the team is overwhelmed, or they're worried about downtime. What are they getting blamed for? Right? Boom. Now you have a persona that actually helps you sell, right? And so this is what I would really say: the 3 hacks to truly know your audience, right? Stop asking sales and start asking account management and support. Your support team knows why customers are angry, not just why they buy, right? And the biggest frustration is probably your next best ad campaign, right? And I'm not saying that sales is not important. Sales is very important, but I'm saying take it one step forward, right? And start asking your account managers, your delivery, your project manager, your customer support, right? The second hack is stalk your competitors' customers, right? Look at who is engaging with your content. What are their LinkedIn posts or blog comments, and ask what are they complaining about, right? Find a way to say we fix that, and that's an easy way to snatch your competitors' customers, right? And run a Google search auto template research. Type in your industry and why is it so, something like that, and let Google autocomplete instant pain point. So I think you find this interesting, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you again, and have a wonderful. Bye bye.